So did you had to change your beliefs in order to change your life?
Absolutely, 1000%. And one of those beliefs was, this was done to me. I'll have a lot of people be like, so was your ex, let's use the word narcissistic, was your ex this? And the truth is, I had to go, I'm not here to unravel him. I'm here to unravel myself. I don't know what he is. I just know who I am. And I attracted this. My contraction within myself and my soul was attracted to this, therefore we're there. So I get to look within myself only and look at, where was my energy a magnet for that? And where do I want to shift that magnet so it's no longer attracted to that? And that's constantly checking your belief system. And the biggest belief system is that I'm 100% responsible for every trigger, for every celebration, for every agony. I am 100% responsible. I'm creating everything. And when you can get there, that's where all the magic, I believe, begins, is when you can just take responsibility and stop thinking about all the other people around you and what they're doing and why they're doing it, and go right within you. Because if you're triggered by it, that's your opportunity.
Wow. I mean, that is a big leap from thinking God does this to me if I'm good or bad, and then I create everything. So what do you think about, is there a destiny of free will? Like, I sometimes ask this.
Yeah.
Do they go together? Is there sort of a blueprint, you think? Or since you're saying that I create everything, is that from the perspective that we are part of the divine, and that we are sort of living, or a living expression of God in a way? Is it coming from there? Or do you think also that there's a force out there that is also having a say in, what's happening?
We're connecting today after I literally just got back from deep healing work in Costa Rica. So I have like really different eyes right now, and I'm like, wow, we're gonna go there. Okay.
Why not?
Why not? Here we go. And the truth is, like, anyone listening to this conversation, these are my new eyes and new understanding. Whether you want to take them on or not doesn't matter to me. And I'm not trying to impose anything on anyone, because we're all in this perfect evolution of uncovering and unlayering really the true essence of who we be, right? But I'm connected to everyone. So you asked about a destiny versus, like, is there an outside energy that's kind of like, if you look at us like a magnet, like, right? Like, what if we are a magnet and there's another magnet, then you're going to be pulled certain places, right? So you, when you were describing this, you were like, made me think, okay, is there a magnet out here or an energy that's actually kind of directing us as soul beings, right? And I just shared with you that I feel that I'm the ultimate creator. And at the truest form, I believe that this word consciousness gets thrown out, right? But I believe consciousness is this understanding at the finest level of how, like, if I'm in true consciousness, I'll just be really real. I am the tree. I am the animal. I am the grass. I am you. I am this desk. I am all of these elements that we call matter. And I really feel that God and me, like, this whole energy is just consciousness trying to move through me in human form. And if I can work through it on my own individual time, this idea of, like, these contractions, this fear, this judgment within myself, I allow more light, more consciousness to come through me to express in this lifetime. So does that mean there's a destiny? Yeah, I believe there's a destiny. I believe I can't mess it up. I don't really actually believe we mess it up. And that's hard for a lot of people to hear, because they go, oh, well, look at that murderer, or look at that person who's doing bad. I'm like, I believe in all the polarity, and I believe it's all perfect. And I'm only just trying to stay in my lightest light for consciousness to work through me and it have itself expressed in this human body.
Oh, that's really beautiful. You can't mess it up, because I think so many people are feeling that they're messing up and disappointing some force, because I think this notion that we're being punished is just so deep in us. I can notice it myself, having like a Christian upbringing, but now like being spiritual, and I don't want to be associated with something Christian, because I think religion is wonderful, but it doesn't need spirituality, or it needs spirituality, but spirituality don't need religion. And it's been used in so many horrific ways as well, so I think religion is difficult in a way, and the interpretations have been used for power, so they have been distorted and stuff like that. Now I lost my thread. What were we speaking about?
You were talking about how people feel like they can mess it up.
Yeah. This punish thing. Yeah. And in Scandinavia or Norway, we've had Christianity for 1,000 years. And I think it's in our DNA, I think we've carrying that energy of being afraid of being punished by a god, and also the Norse gods, even before Christianity in the Nordic countries, we had, Thor and Odin. And so this is so deep in us, this punishment thing. And I think it will take some time before we come into that notion that there's nothing wrong with me, that there's nothing to fix, really. It's more to open up to that light that's there, and that I'm really loved. I'm not born sinful. I'm loved. And you also speak about, what did you say? That we need to change our frequency to love. Like that's the magic trick in a way. Can you speak a bit about that? Because that sounds so beautiful, right? And then I can notice that, yeah, I really want to do that. And then I just get really angry one day, or it's not going my way. And why is she not answering here? And this, why is he not answering me? And how can I get this to work, work-wise, that you can get frustrated, with colleagues and stuff like that. And then I feel frustration and irritation and anger. And then I remind myself, go into love. But I'm still frustrated. And then it feels a bit like fake if I'm going to go into love, because I'm actually a bit angry.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love your honesty. And I'm not going to sit here and say, because I teach on the power frequency of love, that I'm always in it. We are in these human bodies, and we are learning this on a very profound level. And we also, like I said, we have, like you were just mentioning, DNA's worth of lineage of contraction meaning anything that is not the truth. So that you are sinful, that you are, and I'm not going to say that I think there's so many beautiful things to different religions. I think that there are beautiful threads that resonate, and there are things that you're like, that doesn't resonate, right? So as humans, we have all these emotions. And I'm going to get a little woo-woo out there. I believe that I don't know if I believe it at a hardcore level, but I suspect that if we really believe in aliens, which have all been kind of confirmed, I think they're intrigued by this human form that we're all living in, by the bounty of emotions we can hold and feel. And they're intrigued by that because there's power in the emotion. And if we can use that emotion, powerful things can happen, right? Beautiful things can happen. So instead of looking at anger as bad, it's an invitation for you to go, where is there a contraction in me around work, around someone not showing up, around someone saying that? Where is that within me, so I can send light to that thing? And it's just perfect, because that anger is the perfect invitation for you to look at, where is that contraction inside of me? And then once you start thinking like that, it's like more grace, for one. And two, you start to go, I need these emotions of frustration, anger at different times, or trigger, so that I can see where there's more work within me And within that, you become, and the reason you brought up this love frequency is because people are, the big buzzword right now is manifesting. Like, how do you manifest? Like even Hey House, when I wrote Embrace Abundance, like, Danette, how did you do all this? Like, and the truth is I haven't even started. Like, I'm still, for my next evolution, it's even going to feel like bigger, because I'm still learning about this power and this frequency of love, of how, when you can fine tune that, where you feel the anger or you feel the frustration, and you can like sit with it within your body. Where is it in my body? Where is it in my body? I just felt frustration. Where, closing my eyes, where does that live in my body? Because it's really not about that person. It's really not about that business thing. And then you can unwire it within your system, because it could be lineage long.
To watch the full video, click the link below, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel.
Resto maliata falia.